Hello everyone. My name is Sister Mary Grace Giaimo, and I serve as Novice Directress for the Apostles of the Sacred Heart of Jesus in the United States. Those of you who have known our community long enough may remember us as the missionary zealatrices of the Sacred Heart. An unusual name maybe, and not the one that our foundress, Blessed Clelia Merloni, had originally given us. But it does very aptly describe Mother Clelia and what she desired us to be. A zealatrice is a woman of zeal. In this first presentation on her virtues, I will reflect on Mother Clelia as a woman of great zeal. We hope that in joining us for this series of videos, you will get to know our foundress a little better and see her as an example of holiness that we all can follow. It is no exaggeration to say that Clelia began to manifest zeal from her childhood. She was very young when her widowed father found a career in which he became quite successful. But the wealthier he became, the farther away he moved from God and the church. This distressed the young Clelia deeply, and she was consumed with desire that he return to the faith. With great zeal, she prayed and spared no sacrifice until he reconciled with God and the church shortly before he died. Her zeal for the conversion of others did not end with her father, however. In 1892, she entered the Daughters of St. Mary of Providence in Como, Italy. St. Luigi Guinella, its founder, attested that while she was a member, she worked with zeal and with good results in the care of the sick, the orphans, and in other tasks. She continued in that same spirit in the new congregation she founded soon afterwards, quickly opening schools, orphanages, and services for the elderly. All this she did from the abundance of her love for God and her desire that all people love Him. As she wrote to her sisters, "Wherever the fire of divine love is, it cannot remain hidden nor idle, but at once it manifests itself as the living flame of holy zeal. Oh, how happy I would be if I could see you animated by an ardent desire to spread out over the whole earth, to make God loved and praised everywhere." In her later years, Mother Clelia was removed from ministry and eventually exiled from the congregation. Despite her frail health, she continued to do all she could to teach others about the Sacred Heart. But most of all, her zeal was expressed in her prayer and sacrifice. Each morning of her exile, she offered her day and all her sufferings so that sinners would return to the Sacred Heart. We read in her diary, "Jesus wants me to commiserate with the misfortunes of sinners with prayer, expiation, and zeal for bringing them back to God." Even as she approached her death, she offered her sufferings for sinners. Mother Clelia has shown us that zeal is the natural response to our love for God. If she were here today, I imagine she would bless all of you with these words: "May the God of zeal be with you, awakening in your heart a great desire to have Him known, loved, and served. May your love always be filled with His divine fire. May the blessings of zeal be with you."